With both feet on the ground, the tower looks so tall. Had it being up so high make me feel so small. But, it's Mother, but made of sand? Rapunzel, let down your hair. No, I can't do this. Rapunzel? Stop mumbling, dear. You know how I hate the mumbling. Rapunzel, I think you have to talk to it. Tell it to go away. Tell it how you feel. Why? Why does it matter how I feel? You must promise me that you will never ask it to leave this tower again. Just be honest. It's okay to admit it hurts. I can do this. It's too dangerous out there, dear. Mother knows best. Isn't that right? Mother, you scared me when you disappeared. You told me the valley was an awful place. That isn't true, and that hurt me. Wow, it felt really good to say that. It's working, Rapunzel. Look.
I just love talking to you.
That strange sand version of Mother disappeared. I can't believe we did that. I can't believe I said those things. Now let's find the jewel of time. Right, you can look in the chest now. Wait, look, there's something on the floor in the sand.
Bye.
My paints! You found them!
Talk soon.
I can't believe they were here the whole time. Thank you, Inkysora. No, let's see. I feel like I found an old friend and made a new one. I would say any time, but I kind of have to go save the isle now. Of course. Go. I'll see you soon. Good luck.
Really? For me? Thank you.
No sign of the vault key. Well, we tried. I say we return to the capital of Gastonia. You can write a song about me. We need that key. Without the key, there's no way to get that jewel of time. Without the jewels, the isle is doomed. But what if there is no scarab key and we're already doomed? Scarab key? You never mentioned it was a scarab. Oh, what does it matter what the key looks like? We'll never find it. We looked at 2 places. 2. Haven't we done enough? Not really. If you care so much, keep searching. Search the waste, check the quicksand. You'll see I'm right. You're clearly not as skilled as me, but go ahead. Try and be the hero. Oh, wait.
Move along. I'm done with you now.
Gaston, is this LeFou? Oh, I was wondering where I left that. You were lonely out here. Me lonely? Never. I made this LeFou to pass the sign, nothing more. Though it is an improvement on the original. Recreating your sidekick seems like a thing a lonely person would do. Inkysora, if I have a feeling lonely, let's see, wouldn't making a LeFou out of coconuts and talking to it every day make me more lonely? No, a coconut LeFou would have helped you. Hardly. It didn't help at all, and I feel as marvelous as ever. Yes, you're clearly doing great out here. Well, I'm going back to my encampment. That quicksand damaged LeFou's paint. Whoa, you can't be serious. What about the Jewel of Time? The jewel the wizard made up, which can only be found with a vault key that likely doesn't exist. Proceed without me. I've been thinking, even if there was treasure to be had, what does it matter? There's nothing here to spend it on. No one will impress. If you won't tell me directly, can you at least tell me a little more about the scarab key you mentioned? Fine. The Mirage Wizard said it's in 2 pieces, shaped like a scarab. And when you put the pieces together, it will lead you to the vault. And were you able to find any clues about it? All I found is sand and an occasional piece of junk. Oh, and a chunk of an odd metal bug. Excuse me, what? I said metal bug. Do you have sand in your ears? Gaston, describe for me what you think a scarab is. You know, a scarab, long, hollow thing you store a sword in. A scabbard, Gaston. It's called a scabbard, not a scarab. A scarab is a desert beetle, just like the metal one you found. That can't be right. I assure you that it is. You go hang out with your, coconut LeFou. I'll handle this. Fine. By the way, I threw the bug somewhere in the plains. Probably one at a time thingies, but since you got through those time rifts, I'm sure you'll find it. Yeah, don't worry, I got the right tool for this. My hourglass should help me find it.
You're leaving? How odd.
I see that you acquired one half of my scarab. Your scarab? Yes, I did create it after all. I commend you on your progress, Inkysora. There may be reason to hope we will avert catastrophe after all. Why didn't you tell me that the Jewel of Time was in some secret vault full of treasure? Perhaps I wanted to test your mettle. Though I'd hoped Gaston would have done most of the work for you. And it would be as simple as taking the scarab key from him. I charged Gaston with this task some time ago, and clearly the fool made no progress. Honestly, I think he was too lonely to be productive. He recreated his friend out of coconuts. Coconuts? Yeah, we found it while we were searching for the scarab piece. I think it's kind of sweet, actually. It is possible that now, with company, he will be of greater service. The second half of the scarab remains to be found, and Gaston may be of help to you yet. Do not limit your search to the glittering dunes. After all, the lush jungle to the east used to be a desert. Alright, I'll check back in with Gaston and get back to my search. How's it going, Gaston? Inkysora, I want to make sure you have one thing straight. Coconut Laboo is not some kind of companion or toy. I made it simply to pass the time. Like someone would do with a toy? Don't be absurd. I'm a grown man. Toys are for children. You were in a tough situation. No shame. It would be shameful if it was true. But it isn't. As ruler of Gastonia, I have no need for childish comforts. Uh-huh, sure. Why do you care what I think of Coconut Laboo anyway? I don't. I only care what I think. But when I got back to my encampment, it became far too clear. I strayed from the Gastonian path. It's time for me to take up my oppressive pursuits again and stop, whittling like some pitiful carpenter. I must move forward. Did you find a scabbard? Scarab, Gaston. And yes, I did. 1/2 down. Excellent. I'm that much closer to boundless treasure. Do you want to move forward by helping me find the other piece of the scarab? Not now. I need to do rugged and manly things for a while first. Dare I ask what that entails? Oh, you know, the usual. Staring out into the distance from a peak. Testing my mettle against the forces of nature. That sort of thing. Good. Luck, I guess. Perhaps as I gaze stoically at the landscape, I'll catch sight of the other scarab piece. Alright, I'll check back in with you in a few hours. I guess I can explore a little in the meantime and see what secrets Eternity Isle might have.
It'll have to do.